Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and welcome back to Spaceplan, and we are up to about 241 million watts. Yeah, so it's been closer to 48 hours since I've played this game, so this grew quite a bit. And that was unintentional. I had actually recorded a couple Spaceplan videos ahead of time, and as a result, I didn't really need to come back to the game right away and record more. But I'm back now, and we're going to be doing a lot of shit with all of these watts that we have. And first off, I want to make sure I buy the planet booster, which unlocks the spud gun and the potato launcher. Thingmaker has just deployed the planet booster, so we'll see what that does for us. I'm gonna get that. I forget what it was called, but it boosts the power of the Tater Towers, which is really nice. And we're gonna get the Super Cadet again as well. Now produces a flippin' 10,000 watts per cycle. So that's pretty cool. And we're up to about 50,000 watts per second. Excellent. Planet booster is in position. Earth, the spaceship, ready for time travel stuff. Build spud guns to increase the sun's mass, increasing our speed and therefore speeding up time, or whatever. The more things you've built, solar panels, probe taters, etc., the higher the mass of the spuds and taters that we can fire into the sun. Okay, so that's our end goal here, is to fire things into the sun. Alright. Fires one tater into the sun with that. Fires one spud into the sun. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's fire a tater into the sun, because that seems like a good time. Oh, look at that. We're almost up to 100,000 watts per second. That's pretty fucking insane. Look at this cool shit. Look at this thing. Firing off like... Yeah, look at those pretty things. So pretty. We're getting a spud gun too. And now we're officially at 100,000 watts per second, which is real nice. I really like that. So now we got two cool things going on, and we've spent just about all of our wattage. However, we are raking it in real fast now, so we should be able to afford a couple more Tater Towers here soon. So that's nice. And things are looking good. Things are looking good. I think the end game is getting this thing, the best genetic things. I'm not too sure about that, though. Could definitely be wrong about that. I've only logged about 2 hours into this game. So I don't think... Judging by what Steam reviews have said, I shouldn't even be close to being done with this game. But I have no fucking idea, you know? Like, I don't know what exactly the end game is. Oh, we're destroying planets, I guess? There goes Mercury. Bye. Oh no, we're getting closer to the sun. I think that's what it is. I liked Venus. We just killed Venus. It's for the greater good. Oh, so we are murdering planets. Right, okay. So I can watch this and it'll actually show us murdering the planets, right? Something like that, I imagine. Maybe. Yes, no, I don't know. I'm gonna get another Tater Tower. Greasy hashies. Grease them up for better conductivity. Tater Tower power gain ×2. Ooh, okay. Oh, you can't see anything firing off from the system peeker. You can only see them firing off from here. That's unfortunate, but oh well. What are you gonna do, right? Jupiter is gone. Unfortunately, that awful, awful recent film about it isn't, though. Sorry, really, it was a terrible film. Jupiter... What's it called? You may not know about Ceres, but it doesn't matter because it just got swallowed by the sun. Okay. I'm trying to think of what that movie is called. Jupiter? I know who's in it. It's Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum. Whoops. Just accidentally pressed the Windows button on my computer. I'm trying to think. What is it? Jupiter? It's like a weird title. It's one that doesn't really make any sense. There goes Saturn. I almost feel irresponsible. Almost. We're gonna get another Tater Tower. I can't think of the name, but it's Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum, I think. I think that's who it is. That's in that movie. I could be wrong, though. It was a movie that came out back in 2016, when this game was being produced, I believe. So, yeah, I don't know. I could probably figure it out by Googling it or something, but I'm not going to worry about that till like after the episode or something. Uranus just got destroyed. Yeah, it did. That's such a low-hanging fruit. Neptune boiled, then went all steamy. I'm saying that you just killed Neptune too. Alright, so we're murdering all the planets, and now we're like the only planet left except for this one. This tiny little thing here. And then there's the sun. So that's what it looks like. Pluto isn't even a dwarf planet now because it's dead. Okay, that was the last one then, I think. Eris is a dwarf planet too, by the way. Well, it was 5 seconds ago before you carelessly flung it into the sun. That was the last one, Eris. Okay. Alright, so now we're the only one left. We are the super planet. Nobody can stop us. And if they try, we'll just fuck them up, you know. It's as simple as that. Alright, we're real close to being able to afford another tater tower. And then I don't know where this is going to go from here. I don't know if I just have to sit around, and wait for things to happen or what. But let's get another one going. And then I'll probably sit here and wait it out for a spud gun. Because I don't want to have to keep buying tater towers all the damn time. And that'll take up a majority of the episode. So, I gotta find shit to talk about. And I think I do. We are gonna talk about the basketballs and in the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, and how the NBA has so much parity that this is the third time straight these guys are playing each other. As of right now, when I'm watching, the Cavs are getting their asses handed to them. It's 98-78. Yeah, 98-78 with about 8 minutes left in the fourth. So, yeah, Cavs did not play well. I watched about, I watched the first half. And the Cavs did not play well, and they did not play well the second half, and are not playing well right now. You know, and I'm not a huge Cavs fan. I mean, they are my favorite NBA team because I moved to Cleveland about, almost 8 years ago. And since then, I've just been a fan because they were the local team, and Pittsburgh never had an NBA team. So, you know, like nobody I could support there. But, yeah, like I've never really been into NBA basketball as a result because Pittsburgh never had a team. But I am into college basketball. I like the Pitt Panthers a lot, even though they're trash. At least now they are. I like basketball as a sport, but I like playing it more than I do watching it. Whereas with like football, for example, I like watching it more than I do playing it. You know, that sort of thing. So I really have no, like, horse in this race, because, like, I really don't care. You know, if the Cavs get swept, I could care less. You know, whatever. I care more about the Penguins at the moment. And they're up 2-0 in their series, as of when I'm recording this. And they play again on Saturday in Nashville. And the Penguins have been getting outplayed. They got outplayed the first couple games. But they won because when they decided to get their shit together for the small amounts of time that they did each game, they really got their shit together and they just scored rapidly, and they fucked the Predators shit up, you know? That sort of thing. They played a lot better in the second game than they did in the first, but they still didn't play well enough to consistently win. And they really need to work on getting more shots on goal. They gotta They got to play better defense, and they I don't know, they have to take more shots. That's really what it is. They spend so much time dicking around with the puck when they have it, and the Penguins do. You know, you watch them on their power play, especially game 2, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is this? You're sitting around with the puck doing absolutely nothing with it except passing it around and then proceeding to lose it because you're trying to force it into a spot where it can't go. And then the Preds clear it, and then there goes your power play. You know, and the Penguins had like 5 power plays on in game 2. And the Penguins have the top offense in the NHL, or one of the top offenses in the NHL. And they couldn't score on a single one of them, and they hardly got any shots off even, because they spent so much time dicking around with the puck. Just shoot the damn puck. It's not that difficult to like figure out. You don't have to scheme a whole lot. The whole idea of a power play is to get as many shots on goal as possible. That's the idea. Just shoot as much as possible. It doesn't matter if the shots are, aren't of the highest quality. You just gotta shoot. One of them will go in eventually. You got to keep shooting. You can't like keep doing this thing where you pass around the puck constantly and then eventually turn it over because you pass it too much. You know, you can't do that. It doesn't work. You know. I'm sorry for ranting and raving, but I had to get that out there because it was frustrating to watch on Wednesday. Watch the Penguins play like that, because like it was unbelievably frustrating. And I'm not a guy that knows a tremendous amount of hockey. Like I know a whole lot more about the NFL than I do the NHL, but I do know that when you're on the damn power play, just shoot the damn puck. Quit worrying so much about passing and getting one good shot when you could get 10 decent shots off in the same time period. You know, it's kind of ridiculous, the logic behind the Penguins and their power play. But whatever, it's fine. Penguins are up 2-0. Hopefully they can pull at least one game out in Nashville, and win this series back in Pittsburgh or something in Game 5. That'd be real cool. That'd be the second Stanley Cup for the Penguins in a row, which would be real nice. That'd be real nice having a Pittsburgh team win back-to-back championships. Haven't seen that ever, actually, in my lifetime. Pittsburgh sports teams have always been good, but they've never been absolutely unstoppable. Like, for example, the New England Patriots. They've never been at that level, but they've always been really good. I'm saying that as someone who was not alive for the Steelers Super Bowl runs back in the 70s and that time period when they won 4 Super Bowls. I believe all in the 70s. Maybe one in 1980. I can't remember. That's coming from me. So someone who's much older and who watched the Steelers play would probably disagree with me in saying that, the Steelers have never really, Pittsburgh teams have never really been consistently dominant. But I don't know. I'm hoping the Steelers can pull their shit together this season, and win a Super Bowl before Ben retires, our quarterback. Because he probably will after this season, regardless. I'd be very surprised if he actually finishes out the duration of his contract, which runs, I believe, for 2 more seasons after this one. I don't really expect him to play 3 more seasons of football. Seems a little far-fetched, especially with how much he gets beat up on and everything. But whatever. I'm done talking about that. Let's just stop talking about sports and end the episode, because we got another spud gun, and jeez, like, time flies when I'm talking about shit and just ranting and raving about, shit that you guys probably don't even care about, right? Time just flies. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying this series, let me know down in the comments section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. It lets me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. And if you guys enjoyed this video in particular, again, all likes and comments are greatly appreciated. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.